cut crystal headlights. Bang & Olufsen for Bentley. This is your point of view. Moment of truth, here we go. What a beauty. Guys, girls, YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to a fresh, new, elegant, sporty inside series. I present you in sand white, all from the UK, the Bentley Continental GT V8. This is the third Bentley on the channel. We saw the Continental GT V8 Convertible last summer, and of course the brand new Bentayga V8. But this is I actually don't have words for this design. And it all starts when you open one of the most heaviest doors you've ever opened in a car before. At least I did. The detailing is everywhere, from the doors to the sills to the seats. And then when you get in, the cockpit just sends you this luxury, this dynamic atmosphere of detailing. It's unbelievable. In the glove box I have the Dutch price list with all the specs and all the options. But since this is such a beauty in sand white, let's start with some B-roll on 4K and then we continue with the option list.
If you're here for the first time, please tap the subscribe button and the bell notification, and that way you won't miss any of my new videos.
Bentley Continental GT V8, 4-liter engine producing 550 horses. The base price without options, 251,713 euros. Here we go. Color, white sand, interior beluga, secondary height beluga, carpets matching to secondary height, carpet binding without contrasting stitching, interior color split. We got the color split DY14, that's all the codes for the car. Steering wheel column cowl matched to secondary height, contrast stitching KN2. This is crazy. If you just walk through this, you know this is something very special. Emblem stitching, embroidered Bentley emblems, that's probably in the headrest. Okay, bright chromed lower bumper matrix style grille. That's very advanced. Okay, let's continue to the options. Bright chromed lower bumper matrix style grille, city specification, Koa over Grand Black, front seat comfort specification, Bentley dynamic ride, welcome lighting, fresh air intake and air ionizer, Bentley GPS tracking system full fitment for Europe, Mulliner driving specification with alternative wheel, heated windshield, touring specification, heated single-tone 3-spoke intended height trimmed steering wheel. Holy crack-a-mole. This is so cool. Deep pile overmats for the front. Bentley rotating display. That's something very special, guys. The rotating display is the sat nav you will see later on. That's 3 years of development. Unreal, unreal. Battery charger, valet key, and Bang & Olufsen for Bentley for the audio system. So there we go. Specific options check. We also got Swiss-Tech paint protection. That's 1199 euros. Here we go, total end price in the Netherlands, including almost 100k on taxes. Yeah, that's the Netherlands. Total end price, 321,534 euros. Here we go, Bentley Continental GT V8 in the color sand white. Let's get started in the front. First of all, we have that huge center grille, that Bentley center grille. In the grille, you have very stealthy integrated here. Front camera. They got that nice Bentley emblem. And below the big center grille we also have a lower part of the grille. That's part of the front splitter. And that accents the wideness of the car. Because it's wider than the center grille. Got that nice sort of front splitter sticking out. Very sporty. Here we got the, if I'm right, the night vision camera. Also housed in chrome. Very cool, very cool. And we don't have fog lights, no, we got the sensors, the driving assistant sensors. And then here, the cut crystal headlights. New for this generation of the Continental GT. So the cut crystal headlights, they have crystal design on the inside. And they're housed in chrome and some black rings. So you got two-tone on the rings, and you got that cut crystal. Yeah, that's a beauty. Here we got those sensors, and of course park pilots integrated in the front bumper, giving this whole front nose a very classy look. Holy moly, what's this a beauty. Okay, we got my shadow here, hello, that's because of the sun. This is the best angle. Let's continue to the front wheels. Huge wheels. These have still winter tires. We got huge calipers from the Volkswagen Audi group. Steel disc. These discs are massive, guys. I ain't kidding you. Two-tone wheels. We got that nice satin silver and gunmetal gray. Very classy wheels. And these winter tires have measures of, where are we? Tire measures 265, 40, 21 inch winter wheels. And then here on the side, got the nice elegant V8 emblem. Below the V8 emblem, we have a chrome accent for the side skirt in chrome. And this part here, I think it's a functional air outlet. Reminds me of an airplane. Very nice, very stealthy, and accenting that beautiful lines of the Continental GT. So, coupe line, huge doors. The window trims are also in satin silver. We have big mirrors here. Door handles also two-tone chrome. And that's sand white again. Then you got the rear wheel arch sticking out, very aggressive, giving this such a adult, classy, strong look. Okay, here we go. Rear wheels. So here you can see those two tones again. Still the winter tires, but we have bigger measures. To be exact, 305/35, still 21 inch. So we got wider wheels in the rear. We got 4 pistons for the rear brakes, red branded Bentley calipers, steel discs as well. Yep. Okay. Let's have a look at the fuel cap, because I remember even the fuel cap. Look at this, the fuel cap. Wow, even the fuel cap is Bentley branded. Luxury in the fuel cap. And we continue to the rear of the Continental GT. So first of all, we have a folded rear spoiler. So this spoiler has 2 levels. You can control the spoiler from the inside, from the rotating display of the sat nav. When it's folded, even now you can see it has a little functional integrated spoiler. Okay, even the rear lights have a diamond cut-like design. Actually pretty small in compared to the whole car. At night, very recognizable on distance. Also housed in chrome. And we have the same light shape as the exhaust shapes. So you can see that the lines of the oval big, well, let's say this is one big exhaust. Got 2 oval tips in the inside of the exhausts. So we have identities of similar lines for the exhaust and the rear LEDs. And in the center, in chrome, Bentley written above, we got the emblem of UK plate, UK press car from Bentley Motors Limited. Thank you again, Bentley, if you're watching this. So the rear side also has, well, I think this is for the eye, not very functional, sort of rear diffuser, but it shapes very with the sporty lines of the Gran Turismo look of the Continental GT. Integrated, of course, the Park Pilots. And not to forget the little rear camera. Where are we? There are we. Okay, exterior check of this Gran Turismo beauty. I'm so in love with the Continental GT, seriously. It's time to pop the hood and the trunk, and let's have a look at the V8 and the trunk space. So we control the trunk from the very, very nice Bentley key. Thank you for giving a key a lot of emotion and not your basic key. Trunk space, that's my camera bag, so you can compare it with all the other reviews. So the entry of the trunk here below is not very wide, but there on top it's a bit wider, so you have some more space. And space pretty decent for 2 persons on a holiday. You have more than enough space. And also this is very nice how they have finished this instead of showing all the hydraulic systems. This is all nicely finished. Luxury again. Okay, the engine bay. A very known engine from the main company. By the way, look at this, the pedals. Detailing. Yeah, that's a blue LED door sill. Here we go. Producing 550 horses. The Bentley engine. A lot of engine cover. This might remember you of the Panamera's engine with the same base engine, with that nice finishing and that satin metal here. Nice strut bars here for stiffening the whole chassis for body roll reduction. And by the way, like I mentioned before in the convertible, this is the most high-end oil cap I've ever seen. Very cool. Okay, maybe the most fun part coming up, the interior. Let's close this engine beast. Let's open this heavy door. And at first, what am I noticing is the double glass here, extra thick, giving you more noise reduction and more isolation. So first auto door, where you can see it, a lot of luxury. So first on top, the first layer. First we got the black leather with that double gray stitching. Then we got the two-tone trims with special wood and gloss black here. And this is a special gloss black. I will show you later on in the center console what I mean. And this gloss black is trimmed in double chrome, and the wood just has a single line of the chrome. So that's all thought of. Then down there we got the double black stitching with leather, separating the diamond stitching area. And from that nice diamond stitching we go to the door handle. All chromed out. The button to lock or unlock the car is in gloss black, and that door handle feels so heavy. Even the buttons for the windows here are chromed out with a very nice high-end feeling. Then next level, by the way, this is also leather here on the inside. Then we got this, the big armrest door handle combination of the door, all in leather with black double stitching. And then the inside here of your personal spaces, also in leather. Here we got the memory seat buttons and the button to control the rear trunk to open it, also in leather. One big speaker unit here, all integrated in that door design, also housed here in leather. And down here continues with the main leather that starts here on top with that white stitching, let's say sand white stitching. And then we have this, there you can see it, Bang & Olufsen. Bang & Olufsen for Bentley. Mesmerizing design as you're used to be from Bang & Olufsen. So yeah, that's the door review. It's very detailing, very sick. Okay, the door sill. Bentley blue enlightened door sill. And here emblem, handcrafted Bentley Motors. Crew England. Seats. Very comfy and sporty seats. So definitely with two functions. Of course, we have massage function, and they are all full electric adjustable, and the buttons are very nice housed in chrome as well, combining the whole interior because we have a lot of chrome in the interior. There in the seats also that diamond stitching, and the Bentley emblem in the headrest also stitched. So by the way, before you enter, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Because here on the right we got the housing of the seatbelt, well, let's call it seatbelt assistant, also housed in satin. And then here the controls on the seat to give you a comfortable access or entry. What's spotted, by the way, automatically also when you open the door, the seats automatically folds down to the back. But also if you want to have a passenger here, you can easily press this button. Entry test, Continental GT 2021 V8. This is such a dream entry. Welcome inside. In this Continental GT, this is your point of view. Wow, such a dynamic view with that two-tone of that interior trim. Let's bring some life in this interior. Let's see what happens. First of all, we got the seatbelt assistant, thank you very much. And I've currently selected for the rotating display to have the interior trim to give you such a chill, relaxed atmosphere in the interior. One press of a button, it will change. I will show you later on how that works. Okay, let's start on the left side. So first of all, we got the light press buttons on this side, but of course full automatic lights. And this down here is also housed, like in the doors here, it continues with the black leather and the black double stitching. Continues all the way to this side as you saw on the option list. Then on top we got the Revs vent. Very high-end vents with some nice clicks and a very high-end look. And we got the pins to engage or disengage the vents. Then on top, like in the doors, it continues with that leather and that double white, sand white stitching here on top. Of course, we got the heads-up display unit there. And this looks like one huge speaker unit. have no idea if this is all a speaker unit, but I would say they've integrated the center speaker somewhere over there just to give you that center kind of channel look and experience. Steering wheel, the Mulliner steering wheel as we saw on the option list. Very soft leather, it's not Alcantara. Soft leather with chrome, so the buttons are satin black and we have chrome finishings down here. Of course the emblem in chrome, and in the center a lot of leather as well. Shift down, shift up, chrome shift pedals, just like the other controls here for the blinkers, and down here the cruise control also in chrome. This is what I like on this kind of level of finishing. In every other car this would have been just basic, but this is some high-end feeling. And then we got the cockpit, a very known cockpit. At Audi it's named virtual cockpit, where you can have all your information while driving with the sat nav as well. Very high-end with a very nice contrast during day driving. Okay, let's have a look at the center console and then the lower center console here. And not to forget, this here on the side is also all finished in leather. Here we have some extra spaces for some personal items, also housed in leather. The double white stitching. Okay, let's start on the rotating display. So we have three views. First of all is this view, the interior trim. Then we have, of course, the sat nav, intuitive, very fast. And the other view, I think one of the most beautiful views for the rotating display is this, where you have three analog clocks with the outside air temperature. We got a compass, and of course we have a clock, chronometer. And by the way, so this whole piece of hardware took Bentley 3 years to develop. It's a serious machine. You find the link below in the description where you can read more about this rotating display, with tolerances of approximately 0.3 millimeters on these edges, and that's while even rotating and coming back in the whole interior lineup. Here we go, lower part of the center console. So here we got the controls for the screen. There you go, automatically it folds open. And then down here we got two vents, two center vents. This is again that gloss black, but this gloss black isn't your average gloss black. It's a gloss black with some depth in it. You can look through the main panel, so you can clearly see a sort of 3D kind of experience on this gloss black. This is the first time ever I saw this type of gloss black finishing. Center clock, got those nice 2 pins again. This is so cool. And then here in the lower center console, we have the big gear knob. This is how a gear knob should be, especially in Bentley. This is chrome and also trimmed here with some leather, some nice black leather. Very nice combos. Black and chrome are one of the most perfect combinations for chrome. 2-zone climate system, of course, and in the climate system, rotating high-end button. You have a little LCD display, and this looks so high-end, even maybe could be OLED. So yeah, we got integrated display buttons in the 2-zone climate system controls. And of course we got heated seats, vented seats, automatic handbrake, button traction control on or off, and the engine start stop button here in the center. And these clicks, guys, feel so high-end. Got the 4 programs, well actually 3, and 1 is custom. Got sport, we got the Bentley program, that's Bentley configured, and we got the comfort program. So smooth. 2 cup holders here in the center. Here we got a 12 volt input and a USB input, regular USB and an aux input even. Of course a face mask. And this is also housed in that very nice leather. I'm a big fan of nice center armrest, very high position, giving you that very couchy feeling, very comfy. Not forget here, this is also all in leather. Passenger side, we got that nice trim, a lot of leather, and the glove box here. Pretty big glove box. By the way, you have an SD1 input, SIM1 and SD2 input. Have a look at the seats again. Hey, Continental GT, a coupe. Beautiful front section check. Let's have a look at the rear section and let's see if we can easily fit in the rear seats. Okay, before we enter the rear section, let me first put the seat in my driving position. My height is 1.77 meters. I have a very sporty driving position. Let's try and see what happens. So the seat automatically folds to the front if you flip it. And by the way, this whole seat, this is such a high-end seat. This is all leather, eh? This is all leather. Even this is leather, holy moly. Look at the rail, they even finished the rail in chrome. Okay. And to retest the rear section of the Continental GT. Oh, that's pretty small. That's for a kid, very easy. Okay, I'm in the rear seats. This is my currently point of view, the door is still open. Very bucket-ish. That's nice. Got a nice bucket kind of feeling. Okay, let me see if my legs are not going to die. Here we go. Moment of truth, here we go. Ooh, that's a tolerance of 1 centimeters. So yeah, 1.77 meters. And I think this is my driving position. So, well, yeah, the tolerance is pretty okay. So for a kid, this is perfect, but for very long persons, if you're higher than 1.77 meters, this might be too small. This is my headspace. Headspace is pretty okay. Within the rear section, we also have ambient lighting. Look at how cool this ambient lighting is. This ambient lighting is in the same line of the double sand white stitching. Here you can see how deep the rear seats are. Got the diamond stitching again here. And for the rear passengers, what do we have here? We have a sort of a lower center console, all leather. Got that white stitching again. 2 cup holders and even 2 powered USB inputs. And of course that very high-end cigarette lighter 12 volt input. Yep, this is high-end. Overall on the Continental GT V8, well, if you're able to afford a car like this, 1, you're blessed, and 2, you have an all-round car which can do anything. You can travel with it. You can definitely drive like 5,000 miles easily in this car. Last year I drove the Continental GT Convertible during a supercar event in the Netherlands, and I could easily keep up with the very fast supercars. And even with the 4-wheel drive traction, you're fast always at any kind of climate. So, you know, it's just the all-round car, the timeless all-round GT. After watching this video, I hope you have some more info and more feeling on the Continental GT, especially with this spec, black beluga with the sand white. The sound is pretty awesome. I'm really impressed. You know, I'm driving and testing a lot of cars, but this is definitely, this is the boundary. Bentley, was an honor again. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao!
If you're here for the first time, please tap the subscribe button and the bell notification. In that way you won't miss any of my new videos.